This next piece is called Resting Place. I just fathom myself being out here under the stars waiting for the sun to set. And as you can see, the paint it radiates such different light. I'm looking at the screen to shoot it, and then I'm also looking at the canvas directly, and it strikes me as different in both ways with the way I use the layered paint. I don't even know how many layers of paint are on here, probably 20 or 30 layers of paint. In this painting, you can also see my use of charcoal. So a lot of times I get asked about what the lines are about. So the secret behind these lines, these charcoal lines, I'm using willow charcoal, and I'm also using, as I mentioned in the other painting, I'm also using the blade of the knife. Like right here in the pink, you can see that the blade of the knife is carving the paint, but adjacent to it, there are willow charcoal lines. Now, someone asked me the other day, well, why do you put lines in there? So here's the thing behind the lines. I work a lot with dreams, and to me, unraveling a dream is like unraveling a ball of yarn. And the more you pull on the thread, the more you can interpret what the possible meanings of each word or each little nuance might be. So when I paint, this whole idea of unraveling translates into drawing. This is how I use my drawing. So I will do a kind of an automatic writing. And the willow charcoal is very soft and responsive to my touch. So if I push hard, I get a darker line, and if I back away and have a delicate touch, I get a very pale line. And if I'm drawing in the wet paint, as I am in these examples, it is actually carving a physical line at times into the paint. So for me, putting the linear element into the paint is like bringing the dreams to life, because when I start to draw, the painting starts to come to life. I could be stuck on a painting. I don't paint with my front lobe in a thinking kind of way. I let the creator guide my hand, and so the automatic writing allows it to get onto the canvas without my thinking brain interfering with the flow. I guess that would be a good way to say it. And the little magical drawings are dreams, like snippets of dreams, parts of these threads of imagination that take form. So here we can see textures where I've drawn into the pink paint, the yellow orangey is below it. Here's a little piece of charcoal etched into it. And when it all comes together, it forms this magical place of being in the heart, hence the title, Resting Place. And I will say, Resting Place was a title that I used, oh my gosh, maybe 40 years ago on a little pastoral landscape. And I've never wanted to use that. I never even thought about using that title again until I finished this painting. And then all of a sudden there was the word again. And I thought, oh my God, I've painted another version of Resting Place. And so it has a personal dream interpretation, meaning for me, So that meant to me that I had come full circle on one of the personal life issues that there aren't words for it, but that drive my paintings.